Today, and his work through the line there was good on debut. And there is more now about to come up. First starter, Kayla Nisbet in the saddle. This trial well at Goulburn. Leave me alone, you pair. Hello, Gareth, Dave, Guesty, and everyone tuning in on Sky Racing 1. Welcome to Canberra. Got the 2-year-olds to kick us off here. 8 race card. Heavy 8 track. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays. And the rail is out 4 metres. And they're getting pretty close here for the first race. Al Pete about to come in with Rhythmic Moss. And also Turbo Bundy to link in. The favourite back into, well, he was back into evens. Now he's just touching 210 again, Mercurial Lad. 380 about Pulsen. They contested the same race at Goulburn last time, those two horses. And there wasn't much between them. But Mercurial Lad's run, he probably had to do a bit more. He had to come wide and run home, whereas Pulsen had the Butte trail in behind them. But it'll be interesting to see which horse is trained on out of the two. A couple of first starters thrown into the mix here as well. Now the last one goes in, and they should be right here for dispatch. First from Thoroughbred Park in Canberra on a cool day, as you'd expect down here at this time of year. Red light is on, set, they're off now. Pulsen left quickly off the inside. Mercurial Lab was away centre field, but he'll hold a position. It's Pulsen leading on, settling down though, moving up the outside. Rocky Marriage just behind those Turbo Bundy, but it's covering ground 3 deep. Then Mercurial Lad taxed out. Further back was All Good along the inside, being followed by And There Is More. Outpete a bit wide, and Rhythmic Moss is back at the tail of the field. It is Pulsen, the front runner, coming up to the 500 metres, leading a half. Rocky Marriage. Turbo Bundy behind those. Mercurial Lad's off the bridle, rounding the turn. He's hard ridden, then taxed out and All Good into the straight. 400 to go. Pulsen led from Rocky Marriage. Mercurial Lad's out if good enough. He's starting to let down, and at the head of the others was Turbo Bundy. Coming to the 200 metres, Rocky Marriage went to Pulsen. Mercurial Lad's running all over the shop, but he's still coming. It's Rocky Marriage taking the lead. 100 to go. Mercurial Lad out deep on the track. He's throwing it away. He's running off the course. Rocky Marriage, Mercurial Lad. They come down to the post, and Mercurial Lad, gee, nearly threw it away, but he'll get up and win, I'd say, just from Rocky Marriage. They're very wide apart. Behind those was Pulsen. In a photo for fourth, you've got And There Is More and All Good, then Rhythmic Moss. Behind those was Taxed Out. Further back, Al Pete and Turbo Bundy. He nearly threw it away, the lad. Nearly, though. He's done enough to win. Gee whiz, he won that on raw ability there because he was green as grass. But he's got home, Mercurial Lad. He wanted to run away from the stick in the straight. He went right out to the centre part of the track, but he's just nailed Rocky Marriage on the line. 1 beats 3. 7 is third, Pulsen. 8 fourth, And There Is More. It was a rough ride for Simon Miller on the favourite Mercurial Lad, and even a rougher ride for you if you took the evens, but he's got the money. He's a colt with a bit of promise. Barb Joseph and Paul Jones prepare. He'll run further too. He's by Pendragon out of Mercury Lady, and he's been too good. The time, 1 minute 63, so 60.63 the gallop. Last 600, 36.18, and we just need the margins to wrap up all details. On the first, they are coming through. Half a neck by 7 lengths. Half neck by 7 lengths.
Hey, Charfield, Overheard, those two were in the mile race. So what race is that? I'm just trying to...
The Class 1 made a mile. We've got two in the same race. Overheard, he loves the wet track, and today's his day to stand up, hopefully. He's only had one win out of 20 starts, so hopefully today he shows something. And Charfield, he's been hitting the line well, and we're just going to get him back, and hopefully he can handle the wet. But both, it's an easier race today, so we'll see how they go.
All right, mate, you got the first favourite home, and that's the main thing. And Simon Miller had a lot to do with this horse. He trialled him, I believe he rode him in a lot of his work, and be interested to get Simon's thoughts on him. Didn't worry me when he got back off the bridle. I saw him do that at the trial, and he finished off very, very well. So did worry me when he started running off the track. That was a bit of a concern, but he was too good. Rocky Marriage followed the fence there and shared the lead and got in close to the fence, and it was just run down late, 7 lengths to Polson. Look, that horse, whether it be by design or an accident, I think he might have got himself out to the best part of the track. That will be far. We'll know later on in the day, but we'll have a quick chat to Simon Miller. They've run 1 minute .6, which is a reasonably heavy track, and Simon Miller, he got flat out through the run. You changed the whip from the left to the right. You had to change it back. He gave you a bit of curry today.
He's not usually like that at home. I had to pull the stick through to the right at the 600 because he sort of tried getting over the fence with the horse outside him, and then down the straightaway when he was run away from the horses inside him, so instead of fighting him, I sort of let him drift out there, and it was a solid win. He's
been a lot better than that in his trial and his first start.
He has, around the stables riding him. He's not horse shy, I think. Probably just maybe the occasion got him a little bit today, but I think he'll go out now and come back a nice 3-year-old.
All right, mate. Well, look, nice to see you get one home. Well done.
Thanks, Scorsy.
There we go. Simon Miller under all sorts of difficulties. Stick from the right to the left, and then back to the right, and then back to the left. He did what he had to do when he got the favourite home there in the first. Rocky Marriage second, 137 and 137 and 8 was fourth, of course, which was And There Is More. So a minute .6 for the first here in the nation's capital. All right, Hainsey it is in the studio. I just didn't know who it was. I forgot who it was. Back to you. I don't know. Yes, I'm going to get my steaks in. And nuggets. And